You think the prodigal son is just a story about a rebellious kid who came crawling back? Not even close. This parable isn't just about the son who left. It's about the brother who stayed and the father who loved them both in a way that flips everything you think you know about grace. In a quiet village, surrounded by rolling hills and golden sunlight, a young man lived with his family. He had a home, food, and a father who loved him deeply. But inside his heart, something restless was growing, a desire to see the world beyond the hills he had always known. One day, he did something unexpected. He went to his father and said, "Father, give me my share of the inheritance now." It was a painful request, like saying he wanted his future without his family. Though it broke his heart, the father agreed. He divided his wealth and handed the younger son his portion. Love doesn't always hold on tightly. Sometimes it lets go. The next morning, the young man packed his things and left home. He didn't look back for long. Freedom was calling, or so he thought. In a distant city, life felt exciting. New friends, loud music, endless laughter. He spent his money freely, chasing fun and living without limits. Days turned into nights of celebration. He bought food, drinks, and entertainment. It felt like happiness, but it was only noise. Then, one day, the money ran out. The laughter faded. The friends disappeared. And the city that once felt full of promise suddenly felt cold and empty. To make things worse, a famine struck the land. Food became scarce, jobs disappeared, and the young man who once had everything now had nothing. Desperate, he found work feeding pigs, a job he never imagined doing. He was so hungry, he wished he could eat the food meant for the animals. In that moment, sitting in the mud, he came to his senses. Even my father's servants have food to spare, and here I am starving. I will go back home, he said. I will tell my father I was wrong. I don't deserve to be his son anymore, but maybe he will let me be a servant. So he began the long journey home, each step heavy with regret, but also filled with a small spark of hope. While he was still far away, his father saw him, and in an instant he recognized his son. Filled with compassion, the father ran to him, not with anger, but with open arms. Before the son could finish his apology, his father embraced him and kissed him. The son expected punishment. Instead, he was met with forgiveness. "Bring the finest robe," the father said. "Put a ring on his finger. Let's celebrate. My son was lost, and now he's found." But not everyone was happy. The older brother, who had stayed and worked faithfully, felt hurt and angry. "My son," the father said gently, "you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we must celebrate. Your brother was lost, and now he's found." This story reminds us that no matter how far we wander, we can always come home. And when we do, love is already running toward us.